in the court! You can't handle the truth! Are you not entertained? That was Law Stuff, right?
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
From the same people that brought you The Good Wife, we now have The Good Fight. Obviously, if you couldn't tell by the name, this is a spin-off show that has to do with one of the name partners from the first series, Diane Lockhart. It starts off with her kind of retiring. She has a place in Paris that she wants to retire in, so it shows her purchasing that place, and then she goes back to her firm. She's basically on her way out. Now, as that's happening, they're establishing some of the other recurring characters, like DeLuca came back, that foxy-ass light skin from the end of last season. They have a new character that they're bringing in that's gonna be kind of like a younger version of Alicia. At least that's what she looks like. I don't know if she can have the same prowess as Alicia because she was such a dominating character. She was probably the best part of that show. The Good Wife was by far, if not the most underrated show that nobody talked about. At least I felt that nobody talked about that show, and it was so good. It was so well done. But anyways, back to The Good Fight. This character that comes up, this new main character that we have, she finds out that her father is the orchestrator of a Ponzi scheme, and essentially all of Diane's money was tied up in his fund, so she's bankrupt. She has to go back to work. But when she goes back to her firm, they don't give her any of her old perks back. She's not a named partner anymore. She basically has to start off from scratch. She threatens to take all her clients away, and they don't bend. She ends up leaving to this other firm. It seems like it's primarily black people, which is good to see nowadays. I just watched the movie Get Out yesterday, and I feel like in 2017, people are finally starting to treat black people like they're smart on film and in movies. They basically do things that you do in real life. The one thing I think that sets this show apart is that it actually has courtroom scenes. The one thing about law shows, and I'm a big fan of Suits, but when's the last time, and be honest, I feel like this just shows more of the legal drama and as well offers the outside the courtroom drama that you're looking for. Probably one of my favorite parts of this show is the score. They are so good at making excellent dialogue, and then right when you're on the edge of your seat, kind of Sorkin-esque, they bring this beautiful classical music, and it just starts, it just plays, and you're just like, oh, something is gonna go down. It's gonna be crazy. And it's just fantastic. I'm a big fan of it. One other thing that I noticed, and I don't know if shows can get away with this now, there was a lot of swearing in this. There's a lot of parts where they say, F you. The main character is the daughter of the person who did the Ponzi scheme. So she's getting a lot of text messages and voicemails and even threatened personally of people who have been wrongfully, who her parents robbed essentially. That's kind of a basic synopsis of the first 2 episodes. I don't want to spoil too much. Watch the show, it's very good. If you liked The Good Wife, you will like this as well. I'm not going to say it's better yet because obviously it's only a 2 episode sample size, but it is going in the right direction. That was my semi-review of The Good Fight. I hope you liked the video. As usual, like and subscribe down below. Comment if you have another show that you'd like me to do. And just remember, there is no spoon. We are family. I got all the... You thought it'd be outtakes, didn't you?